everybody, it's Rachel with Snapdoodle Toys, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about Cascadia today. So this is another fun variation of kind of a tiles and tokens game. So you're kind of building out your map with these habitat tiles and wildlife tokens. You're collecting various terrain types, mountains, prairies, wetlands, forests, and rivers, which might sound kind of familiar if you watched my last video on King Domino, and if you haven't, you should go check it out after this. So anyways, back to this game. So you're collecting these habitat tiles and kind of trying to build out the biggest section of one terrain type. And then you're adding these wildlife tokens to specific habitat tiles where those wildlife creatures are allowed to live, which are printed on the habitat tiles themselves. So one really interesting layer to this game is that your habitat tiles and your wildlife tokens are actually scored differently. So with your habitat tiles, you're trying to build the biggest section of each terrain type. But your wildlife tokens, you're trying to build these different arrangements of the animals depending on the scoring cards that you're playing with. So with your first game, you'll start with the cards labeled A, and they each will tell you with each animal how you score points for those. For example, the hawk wants to be by himself, not near any other hawks, because who needs that kind of competition, right? The salmon all need to be swimming together in a line, not a straight line. They can wiggle all over the place, and that's fine. The bears want to be with just one other bear. The foxes want to be around all unique animals, and so on. So the cool thing about this game is how replayable it is. Once you're really comfortable with this base game, you can actually change up how the animal arrangements are scored. So it's a little different each game you play, and you can randomly select them to really mix it up. Now don't be worried if this sounds a little complicated, because it's actually very easy to learn. The rules are very straightforward and quick to read through. And like I said, you have the scoring for all of the wildlife tokens, which is kind of the hard part, right in front of you during the whole game, so it's really quick to pick up. If you're looking for a taste of the Pacific Northwest, this is the game for you.